virtual performance and podcast, which is a little distraction for your Saturday satisfaction. And we are actually live, like right now, live on Facebook.
In real time.
Yes, we are. And we always stream live, sometimes, every Saturday on Facebook. My name is Ellis Williams, and I'm here with the beautiful Christine Williams.
Thank you.
Gotcha. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
I'm feeling fine. I mean, I felt like it's been a while.
Yeah.
You know, because we had to, sometimes you got stuff to do on Saturdays, and I got to do the gig. But the show must go on.
The show must go on.
It must go on. And with that said, let's get it started. Best and worst. Yes. We talk about the shows and movies and whatnot that we watched in the previous week, and we break it down with a funny synopsis and let you guys know what our best and worst was. Mm-hmm. You ready for this?
Yes, I am.
All right, let the hater raid begin.
Wow. Everybody hating on me today.
Oh, it's starting. All right, first up. What is the first up? Bam. Hamilton.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yes. Here we go. The original Broadway production of the award-winning musical that tells the story of Alexander Hamilton, first Secretary of the Treasury, blending hip-hop, jazz, R&B, and Broadway styles. Filmed from the Richard Rogers Theater in New York. I liked it. I mean,
Oh, that was it? That was the whole...
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It's, I'm a musician, and I've done production Broadway type shows, and I love the music. I love the hippity hoppity bippity boppity. So it was cool. What did you think?
I'm not a fan of musicals, so people hype this up so much, and I just was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. It can't be that bad, right? It's hip hop and a spin on your normal Broadway. But not gonna lie, folks, I did fall asleep on some of it.
She fell asleep on most of it.
And for a historical lesson, I would prefer to read a history book. But
of course, nobody goes to Broadway to learn anything. So no one goes to a musical or play to learn anything.
I will give it to the people that were in it, though, like the actors and actresses, or performers, whatever you want to call them, were very, very talented.
Incredible.
Yes,
incredibly talented.
I will give them that. But just like, and I thought the show had a good basis for it. Like, it was like creative and like how they put everything together. It's just, me and musicals, I feel like if you about to sing the whole story to me, I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, all right, okay, we done listening to your hateful message. Next up, here we go. Spartacus, Blood and Sand. Spartacus, Blood and Sand is a Starz production series that premiered on January 22nd, 2010. The series focuses on the historical figure of Spartacus. Man, we are really getting historical today. Anyway, of Spartacus, played by Andy Whitfield in the first season, and Thracian gladiator, who from 73 to 71 BC led a major slave uprising against the Roman Catholics. So he's pretty much the white Nat Turner.
Basically.
That's the story.
Like before Nat Turner, though.
Before Nat, yeah, way before.
Yeah, way
before. But I mean,
with lots more blood.
Like lots of CGI, lots of blood.
It was so extra.
Lots of nakedness and sex.
Yeah, so not kid friendly.
Not kid friendly, but I mean, of course, it was on Starz, and we watched it on IMB TV, the app. Yep. So check that out. It's actually a good show. It's pretty darn good. We're just getting started on season 3. Don't watch season second. Don't watch season 2. It's a waste of time. Sorry to the people that work so hard on it, but it's a waste of time. You don't need to learn anything about it. But that's how I felt.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I mean, like you said, the blood and CGI was just so. I don't know when it was made, but
2010.
2010. Yeah. It was like we've come a long way in CGI since then. So let's just say that.
Well, they made it around the time when 300 came out. 300 was like a huge, Zack Snyder hit, and it was just like all slow motion and stuff. I mean, it was just that. It was that. It was like all. It was. pretty much Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones wouldn't have been Game of Thrones if it weren't for Spartacus.
But I feel like 300 though, the blood look a little bit more realistic than in Spartacus. Yeah, but Spartacus looks a little bit more cartoonish.
Didn't I tell you guys she was going to be hating? Like the hater rate is
But
I
didn't. I said it was a good TV show. A good show.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I like. I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of the scenes are a bit extra, but I guess if that's how the Romans and them got down back in the day, that's on them.
Well, here we go. Moving right along. Number 3. Watch this today. The Old Guards. Guards. I'm sorry if you know that joke, then you get it. If you don't, oh well.
I think it's Security.
No, that's another one. This
okay.
is from my I forgot the guy's name. But anyway,
Okay.
Keep moving. A group of mercenaries, all centuries old immortals with the ability to heal themselves. Definitely not Wolverine or Deadpool or Marvel people. Definitely not. Mm-hmm. Discover someone is onto their secret, and they must fight to protect their freedom.
Yes. Again, a freedom theme. Well, there we go.
Man, we I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
We should have made this episode. This should have been the last week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
The freedom episode.
Freedom fighters.
Oh well. Missed opportunities.
Too late.
Anyway, this I'm just gonna skip right into my best and worst with this. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind. Mm-hmm. This was my best.
Yeah. That was like a pretty
yeah.
Like it mixed like X-Men plus like real life action drama. It just was well written, I think. And it had I forgot what that dude was from, but don't get me lying. Yeah. One of the main characters. Damn. He plays in a lot of stuff. He always plays like a super serious person, but I like him. Even though he didn't have a big role in this, but
Charlize Theron starred Charlize Theron. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
Which
you mentioned she did have the same powers that she had in
Hancock.
No, she was strong in Hancock.
Yeah, she was a superhero in Hancock.
But still nonetheless.
She was like sort of like immortal in a way. It's kind of like the same thing, except she was wearing like dark hair and short and whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's my best. Mm-hmm. My medium, I'll go with this is a hard one. I'll go with Hamilton for my medium. And Spartacus will be my worst. Only because, not because it's bad, only because I've been saw this like 6 years ago.
Okay, well.
So I'm kind of just like rewatching it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that before. I didn't see that. Oh, dang, this was, the feels. So yeah, that's how you know it's a good show. Though you can rewatch a whole season. So what about you? What's your best and worst?
Of course, I'm gonna disagree with you. Well, I'm gonna partially disagree with you.
Hate.
I'm gonna say best is gonna be Old Guard. Because that was just really good. And they better come out with a number 2. I don't know when it was made, but I would be disappointed.
It was made this year. Or it came out this year.
Okay. I would be disappointed if they don't come out with a number 2 with that cliffhanger in. Then I'm going to go with for worse. I'm not even going to give a medium because obviously this by, elimination, that would be the medium. But for worse, I'm going to go with Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean,
you already saw that one coming.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah, I might give it another shot though.
I'm thinking about watching it again.
Coffee.
I mean, I watched some videos that talk about all the different, the different rap styles that they put into it and all the different work. Like it's really intricate. Like they put a lot of work into this. So yeah, so there we go. And that's best and worst. And now for my favorite segment, Story Time with E. Story Time with E. Yes. So, as you know, today is episode 13. Yes, it is. We made it 13 episodes. I can't believe it. We're still on the air. And this is the unlucky episode because birds attack in this episode. So, for my story, it's more of an anthology of stories. So sit down, kids. I got some stories for you. It's going to be a while. Actually, no, it's like really short.
Fire.
Anyway, we're gonna start from when I was a young lad in South Florida. In South Florida, all my Floridians that are watching or listening, you probably know this, or maybe you didn't. But at one point, it was illegal to hit a duck. Well, not like I guess it was illegal because you get fined if you hit a duck. And these ducks, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. All right, I took off my shades for the people that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. So when I was a young lad, I used to like go to the pond, go to a little canal and whatnot by my grandparents' house, and I like to feed the little baby ducks. Because there was always these baby ducks that were there. I never saw no parents. I was just like, what are these, like millennials or something? They always around. Their parents ain't around. I don't know.
Wow.
So I'm giving these ducks.
I think it's generation.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, hey, millennials, swine, whatever. But I don't know, bird, millennials. Anyway, let me shut up. So I went ahead and I'm giving these little ducklings some bread and stuff. All of a sudden, next thing I know, all I hear is like them flapping behind me. I turn around, and for some reason I remember this. I might have been like 4 or 5, but I still remember this. It was traumatizing. I turn around, a duck just coming straight at me and gets me right in the forehead. Like, I mean, it was like Donald Duck was just mad. He just said, forehead. Aww. You know? Yeah. And I never went around a duck like ever again. And then my second story.
But they are delicious.
Yeah, I won't even eat them suckers. Anyway, duck sauce. I'll have duck sauce. That's the most duck you'll ever see me with. But when I was a little bit older, and my mama will tell you, she'll verify this story. But we driving to school. You know, she'd take me to school. Like, no parents sometimes back in the day. Guess what? He used to take the kids to school, not just like throw them in a bus. She would take me to elementary school. And one day we sitting, and of course, like I said, if you hit a duck, you will get fined. I'm not sure how much, but it is substantial, and you don't want to hit a duck. Or at least if you hit a duck, hide the body. It's just like hitting a regular person. So we're waiting. We're barely even moving. Like, we were in traffic. This duck comes out of nowhere, jumps onto the car. Not like
a duck or a goose.
No, this was a duck.
Okay, a duck.
A duck. Because we have a lot of ducks.
Okay.
And this duck just like not lands on the car, like he throws himself onto the windshield and goes over the car.
You must have smelled some McDonald's up in there.
There might have been McDonald's. I was a little kid. I love McDonald's. I was like, I want McDonald's. But yeah, it might have been a little crazy that day. And we just sitting here like, that's stupid. That little stupid duck trying to kill itself. And so, I mean, like, okay, so that just made me once again not want to F with ducks. I left them ducks alone. All right, them ducking ducks. So that's that. And not just ducks that have problems. Like I said, this is a bird issue. Okay.
I have a problem with birds too. I have a similar story.
Oh, I believe everybody have you been pooped on?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just ruined birds for me forever.
Wow,
I mean, I still have a love of pterodactyls if they were still alive.
Yeah, I was definitely going to call you on that. I was like, pterodactyls?
Those are my favorite dinosaur. Let's just be clear on that.
Oh, boy. Brace yourself. You're going to talk about pterodactyls.
But birds in general, the descendants, I have a problem with because, like, my number one bird that I do not like, seagulls, they are just everywhere, you know, all the time. And then, especially at the beach, it's like, you just ruin the beach when you have all this. Anyway, but when I was a small child, maybe like 10 or so, in the backyard of my parents' house, we were all having a good time, having a little cookout, grilling out, and then just like I'm up there feeling myself, you know, playing, blah, 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 and boom, right on me.
Well,
just,
damn.
I was just so traumatized.
In your hair too?
And everybody laughed at me. Yes.
See, now that's what's traumatizing, when people laugh.
And I was like, I hate birds.
See, well, guess what? I didn't tell you this, or maybe I did. A couple months ago, a bird caught me right at Walmart.
Wow.
Yeah, I drove like 20 miles to go to a Walmart, and when I got there, I just got out and I just felt this warm sensation just hit me on my shoulder, and I'm just sitting here like
on your shoulder and not anywhere else.
It was in my hair.
What?
It was in my dreads. Yes.
Wow.
I went to Walmart. I got crapped on.
You did not tell me that.
I got back in the car.
And you was like, not today.
Nope. I went right back. I came right back home and took a shower. I was like, I got the poop off my shoulder, but I can't see what's in my hair.
Got the poop off your shoulder.
What? You just made a Jay-Z
Get
joke?
that poop off your shoulder. Wow. Yes, I did.
Damn it. Anyway, yeah. And since you mentioned seagull, look, this story just seems to be like more like a bird bashing, like F them birds. Like seriously, look, They stole my
Except
beignet.
for chickens, I bang with them and turkeys.
Yeah, okay. They're poultry. They're not birds. They're just poultry.
I mean, they're
No, I
technically.
just call them poultry. They're
Okay.
poultry, but I ain't calling them. No.
Okay.
I love them too much. But that seagull that ate my damn beignet at Universal Studios this year. Oh, I didn't forget you.
Oh yeah, they did. They came for you so hard.
You white
At
feathery
Universal.
son of a. He just like I was
Like
literally.
literally.
Literally, I'm going to describe for the people that was listening to the podcast.
Hold on, you have to set the scene. We were walking along the beautiful.
It was Mardi Gras at Universal Studios.
Yep.
We were visiting. It was right before things just went straight to hell in this country, and we were walking down.
That's arguable.
We just passed like we just passed the what was it the Blues Brothers show or whatever, and I had my nice little beignet. I was like, yeah, I got the last. I'm about to eat this. Like, this sucker good. You know what I'm saying? I go, and it's like, not even.
Came in
Not
just
even,
like.
not even
stealth.
a foot from my face.
And just.
I just looked to the left.
No, literally, he came
I
in
looked,
between us.
Yeah, he look. Pardon my French, but he bitch slapped me with his wing, and took my beignet. And he was gone.
Yup.
And it's like about 4 or 5 people. I don't even know how more people saw that sucker, and they were looking at me like, "Oh no,
Gotta be quicker than that."
Oh, you almost had it. Yeah, no, he was quicker than that.
Yeah,
he got my
was.
beignet.
Yeah, he slid in between us, got the beignet, and I was just like,
He was
I
like,
just
"Better
felt
like
the
next
win.
year."
That's how fast he was. I just felt the win, and then
I
you were
felt the
like,
flap.
my beignet.
My beignet.
Beignets are hard to come by, so that's.
Yeah, man. And with that said, story time with E comes to a close. I'm starting to get sad. I'm gonna let you take over with this trivia.
So of course,
Oh
we got some bird trivia for you today.
man. I'm gonna get one of them censor things so I can do all the cussing I want and just
Beep,
mother beep birds.
beep,
Yeah, I'm it.
beep, beep. But they be good though.
Poultry be good. Birds be crappy.
Bird, what?
Anyway,
This
I want to hear this
kinda
bird
like-
trivia that I'm gonna get all wrong.
You ready?
I'm ready.
For the
If you
first
guys
question?
ready, just go ahead. If you know the answers, put it in the comment section. If you're watching live, if you're listening on podcast, and just scream it at your I don't know, your radio.
And probably get it wrong like Ellis. Anyway.
Keep my house away.
Okay, so the first question is, what is the fastest bird? It's multiple choice. A spur-winged goose. B, a hummingbird. C, a griffin vulture. Or D, a peregrine falcon.
Falcon. D. Falcon. Next one.
I'll go over the answers at the end.
I already know I got it right. Falcon.
Next question. What is the heaviest bird in weight?
Not the largest, but the heaviest.
The heaviest in weight.
Okay.
It's multiple choice.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're making it easy today. I already know this one. Let's go.
A, falcon. B, ostrich. C, albatross. Or D, curry bustard.
What is an albatross and a curry? That sounds like a Jamaican dish.
What is your...
I'm going to say it's a B. I'm going to say it's B, ostrich. I'm going to go with what I know. I don't know the other ones.
Next question.
See, that she just told me I'm wrong. Damn. Next.
What is the most popular bird in the United States? It's multiple choice again. I'm trying to help you out this time. So,
You know.
A, dove. B, duck. C, chicken. Or D, sparrow.
Oh, wow. You didn't even say what I thought you was going to say. I'm going to say dove. Just because people like to, overuse it. I mean, chicken, yeah, it's popular to eat, but that ain't no bird. That's a poultry. A poultry.
Is poultry not a bird?
Not in my world. You a bird, I automatically, you're disgraced.
Wow. Okay. Next question.
I hate birds.
At what age do birds learn to fly? This is not multiple choice.
When they meet me so they can crap on my shoulder and hair, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm getting a little heated right now. It's multiple choice.
No, you had to.
What's the question?
At what age do birds learn to fly?
Is there like such a thing as bird years?
I mean, you could guess in human years or whatever.
I'm gonna say 4 months.
Okay. Next question.
Okay, I'm wrong.
And your final question. What color are the American robin's eggs? This is multiple choice. So, the robin bird.
Yeah, okay.
Rock up in a tree top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
That's what you had to do? Okay.
A, pink. B, yellow. C, blue. Or D, white.
I'm going to go with my critical. Oh, crap. You said 2. Well, obviously it's not white. I'm gonna say blue, cause America.
Okay, so you did pretty good. I will say start by that. Yeah. I didn't tell you if you got it right or wrong, but I will say you got most of them right. So, what is the fastest bird? You were correct. It is the falcon.
You guessed it.
They have been measured at going 186 miles per hour when diving.
Oh my gosh, that's fast.
Yeah, that is pretty fast. You can't run from that.
No. You better die.
Okay, so
get your beignet.
Basically. Okay, what is the heaviest bird? And you were correct. Ostrich.
Oh,
it
two
is,
in a row. First time in We Live history.
Right. It is also the tallest bird.
Okay, well, you didn't ask me that.
I know, but I'm just saying, fun fact, it's also the tallest bird.
Just saying.
The tallest and the heaviest. Okay. So, the most popular bird in the United States. This one was sort of like a trick question, but you got it correct.
You guessed it.
Dove is the most numerous in the United States with approximately 350 million birds here.
Oh my gosh.
But chicken is the most common bird in the world, the domestic chicken, at about 50 billion birds. Right, that's a lot. It is a bird. A bird. Chicken is a bird.
Okay, what's the last question?
Okay,
Tell me I'm right.
It was 2 more questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At what age do birds learn to fly?
Schmuck.
It is 2 weeks, which I was like,
2 weeks?
That's like really soon. It's like, damn,
He's like,
I'm just learning to open my eyes. Boom, out the nest.
Wings.
Yeah, get out.
Just kick them out the nest.
Basically.
That's why we ain't got no birds left in that nest back there.
Yeah, that was really fast.
Wow.
And then the last question, you did get correct. The American robin's eggs are blue, which is surprising because
when you said American, I was like, oh, got something to do with the colors.
Yeah, because like most of the time, blue doesn't occur naturally in nature.
That's right.
So I thought that was really interesting.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. Okay,
Fun
so I'm
facts.
4 for 5, right? That's a first. So this episode is like, we have to say this is lucky number 13 episode.
Birds.
Yeah.
Turning around in your favor.
No, I still don't like them.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wasn't saying that early when you was eating that Chick-fil-A.
Don't put my business out there. You know I gotta know what I ate. Alright, I'm on a keto diet. So I need my protein. Yeah, I'm it.
That is interesting that they say poultry and not bird though. Like,
thank you.
But it does say bird, chicken, bird.
Oh, so you said bird.
Or why they don't say like
you panda jerk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next.
My favorite segment.
When, where, why?
When, where, why? Where we talk about travel destinations that we would love to be right now, but
it's not that safe to go.
Yeah. There's that.
Actually, it's probably safer out of the country than it is in this country.
Maybe.
Don't go to Europe.
I don't know. I'm not going to argue those numbers, but anywho. So today's destination, folks, is Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Yeah.
So when would you want to go to Costa Rica? So
right now.
The destination area in Costa Rica that we're talking about today is high for tourists in the months of December through April because it's a dry season then. But they recommend that you visit when it's less crowds, like a little bit before the tourist season in November. But they do have occasional rainfall in November, but you have to like weigh whether it's worth it if you want less crowds. So, where in Costa Rica, you ask?
Where? I didn't ask, but yeah, where?
The Gulf of Papagayo.
Ooh, papagayo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
it is on the west of Costa Rica.
West Side.
West Side. Uh, and why would you want to go there? So Costa Rica in general is very beautiful. But they have epic views there, luxurious accommodations, and they have numerous outdoor activities such as you can visit the tropical rainforest and take tours there where you can see many tropical birds and sloths. I didn't, if those are you who are into sloths. And then they have a national park called Guanacaste. And it is one of the best national parks in Costa Rica. You can go hiking there if that's your thing. They have volcano climbing. You can do zip lining there like Superman style where you're like hanging from your back and you're like guiding like Superman. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't get on that, but okay.
Zip lining, yeah. I mean, sign me up. And then they have whitewater rafting there. And they also have hot springs, which is like a 3-hour drive from Papagayo, the Gulf, in La Fortuna.
Oh, they got tuna?
It's called La Fortuna.
Oh, okay.
I may be messing that up, but they have natural hot springs there. So I thought that was really cool. Also, they're known for their coffee and seafood. So all the wonderful reasons. Oh, and then most importantly, they have beautiful beaches. So all the wonderful reasons to visit Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
And I'll add those details because I'm pretty sure I jacked up some of those words in the comments.
Actually,
after the show.
Actually, you'll put it in the We Live group on Facebook.
Yes. That.
So if you want to go ahead and learn about some of the things that we're we talk about here with the When Where Why segment,
or if you'd like to fund us for that destination trip, I would gladly accept.
Oh, yes. So just find us Facebook. Just search We Live virtual podcast or virtual performance. Just We Live Ellis Williams, whatever. Just find us and join the group, and then you can all go ahead and be a part of the conversation. Do you dig? And that's it. When, where, why?
When, where, why?
Now, for our last segment, it is time for the musical selection. So, my goodness. So I'm gonna do a little songy song here. Haven't performed this one in a while, but this is off of my Call to Battle album released a couple years back. This one is called Looking Towards Tomorrow. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna turn Christine out because she talked too much. Boom. Check it out. Sitting in the chair in an empty room. Bright lights from the night, straight from the moon. Reflections are like curtains, adding darkness. Reminiscing on my past life filled with garbage. I pray to God to unlock the door. I pray to God like never before. I see the golden path that's on the other side, but how do I walk away when the demon's inside? Yeah, yeah. What do you do after you fall so hard? Do you get up, sit there, or pray for another start? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Life's questions are plain to see. You gotta channel your anger and turn it into energy. Looking toward tomorrow. Looking towards tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I think about tomorrow, all I do is sigh. Only time hurts me back while the fire burns in my eye. I'm tired of waiting, all I want to do is claim what's mine. What would you do if destiny constantly gave you a sign? I'm so tired of all these fortunate friends of mine. Where is my shine, my pie, no more acting out right. This is my time, I'm the rise and the seek it. And while you sitting there, I'ma get my way, God to sit there. Fall so hard. Do you better sit there or pray? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Questions are plain to see. Plain to say. Turn your anger and turn it into energy. Looking toward tomorrow. Looking towards tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know this part. Fighting these demons is so hard. Sitting in the chair talking to God. I see them lights, I don't know what to do. I see them lights, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sitting in my future thinking about my past. How will tomorrow be if I can't dare? Waiting for tomorrow while the days call for me. Who shall I be? Who shall I be? Yeah. What do you do after you fall so hard? Fall so hard. Do you better sit there or pray for another start? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Life's questions are plain to see. Plain to say. You gotta channel your anger. Looking toward tomorrow. Looking towards tomorrow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. And there it is. Turn you back up. Yeah. All right, all right. And there you have it, folks. Another episode of We Live, virtual performance and podcast. My name is Ellis Williams. This is the wonderful Christine Williams. Just remember to check us out on YouTube. That would be searching up ewillzmusic or Ellis Williams. We Live, all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram at ewillzmusic. Look us up on the podcast. Follow us on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Join the group, all that good stuff. Do you have anything that you want the good listeners and viewers to know?
No.
Well, I do. I just want to remember because sometimes it be stinking when I go on Facebook. If you fart and it stinks, you should probably go to the bathroom.